going to show you how I've made over $1 million in my coaching business, which is one offer. This is the exact same process we teach all of our clients. Some of our clients are big industry leaders that you will recognize on Instagram, and they have learned this exact process from me directly. And so I want to show you how you can build a 10 to 100K per month coaching business in the simplest way possible with 80% plus profit margins in the next 3 or 6 months. And so if you're not interested in doing that, not a problem, no hard feelings, but please leave this video. This video is not for you. If you are interested in doing that, then in this video I'm going to show you what I believe to be the simplest system and process to do it. Where you don't need a website, you don't need to have multiple offers, and you don't need to have a massive team that kind of sucks up all of your profit margins. And so just to start off with the formalities, just want to show you some proof that I do know what I'm talking about and I can do what I say I can do. Okay, so just to show you some proof, these are some screenshots of my Stripe account over the past few months. You can see we've been hitting consistently, we do anywhere between 60 to 65,000 British pounds per month in cash collected, which works out around about 75, maybe about 80,000 US dollars in cash collected. And we do roughly $100,000 per month in revenue overall. So that's just, you kind of see that I am hitting the numbers that I say that I am. But it's not just me, it is our clients as well. I'll try and get through as many as I can quickly. But Heath, for example, Pilates coach, he hit $60,000 in 5 weeks. Gio, he's a dating coach, was able to close his second 1,500 sale in a week. She is an Instagram coach. We helped her to leave her full-time job, hit her first ever 10K month in her business. Iman is a Spanish business coach. He hit 20,000 in revenue in his business in January. Marcus and Harry, a good friend of mine and client, he was able to make $60,000 from one piece of content. Absolutely insane. And he is an Instagram growth coach or social media growth coach. Thomas, him and his partner, they are both brand consultants for jewelry brands. Really cool niche. He made 15,000 in 1 month. Gabriel, music marketing coach, he made 15,000 in a week. Aaron Barnes, he's essentially like an action/habits coach. He was able to hit his first ever 10,000 month in his business. Kane, clothing brand coach, had done his first 10,000 month. Also done that with less than 300 followers on Instagram. Paul closed 15,000 clients. James and Nicole were able to make 15,000 in 2 weeks with their business coaching offer. Molly, content coach, done 15,000 sales in a month. Roberta was an architecture coach. You can pause and have a look at these screenshots. Jacob is a writing and sales social coach. Sean is a brand and influencer coach. Gabriel in the screenshot here, Instagram coach in Italy, done 100,000 euros in 2 months. Dragon, the 30,000 a month. Jonathan, first ever high-tech client in the French market. Jake, he's an Australian DJ coach, $33,000 when he first launched. He's done much more than that. Travis, 13K 2 weeks, and Carlotta, an Instagram coach in Italy, who done 24,000 in 1 month. You get the idea, okay? I mean, there's so many more that I could show, but this is just kind of showing you overall, who we've been able to help. And ultimately for us, right, without sounding too big-headed, essentially, we have more successful clients than most people have actual clients, right? We've helped a lot of people now over the past few years. We've helped people in so many different niches across every single market and international market across the entire world. We know what we're doing. Regardless of what niche or market you're in, we can most likely help you. So what I want to do now is walk you through the actual process, the funnel essentially we teach to help these people and myself to get the results we're getting inside of our coaching business. And so this is how it works. So I kind of have blocked things out to keep the suspense, but here's how it works. So at the top of the funnel, we have content. Okay, so the funnel we teach is completely organic, but the type of content we teach is very, very specific. And we teach something, we call it synthesized content. Now, what most coaches will teach you, or most Instagram gurus teach you, is something called the ANC content strategy. It stands for attract, nurture, convert. And basically what that means is you have to make content that's going to attract people, to nurture people and convert people. And that is then all built up into 20,000 different types of content you're meant to be posting just to be able to nurture people and start getting clients. Now, this is not to say that that doesn't work. It does. It's just not the most efficient way of doing things. So synthesized content is ultimately a type of content we've been developing and refining in the past few years that allows you to attract, nurture, and convert people through one specific type of content, a way of delivery. Okay, so this is not about what you're posting, it's specifically about how you post your content, because every piece of content you post can attract, nurture, and convert when done in the right way. That is what we teach. And that's how we have clients, Sean, for example, who I showed earlier, who literally have 300, 400 followers, and they're closing high ticket clients from their Instagram all organically off the back of their content. So content's the first part of the funnel. This now leads you into the second part of the funnel, which is something we've also developed. We called it the 6 pillars of lead gen. And so ultimately with your social funnel, which is what this is a social funnel, you need to have a bit like an octopus, right? Different ways or different arms, different ways to grab people and bring them into your system. Content is one of them. And so the two I'm going to quickly mention are content and stories. They are, of course, the foundation, the bedrock of your strategy is your content and your stories, and mastering that is essential. But they're not the only ones, because there are 4 other ones we teach, which I'm not going to share with you right now because these are a bit of a secret, unfortunately. But ultimately, there are 6 different ways, 6 pillars of lead gen we teach that allow you to optimize and maximize the potential lead gen you can get from your socials, from your Instagram, to, of course, then maximize clients, calls booked, cash, and so on. So that's the second part. Third part of the funnel is, of course, the DMs. And there is a DM strategy that we teach and a DM strategy you follow to be able to book calls, to get more clients, and just nurture people over time as well. Now, the main thing with the DMs and how we teach it is it's not designed to be pushy. It's not designed to be too salesy. And look, there might be times where we can all make mistakes. Sometimes it can come across that way, but ultimately the DM strategy that we like to teach is a very human approach, right? It's a very natural, very authentic, and it's very casual as well. But with the six pillars of lead gen, those DMs become much easier, right? Because the reason you're having those DMs is not because you're cold messaging anyone, it's because the 6 pillars are driving people to your DMs. Okay, so your content brings people to you. You have your 6 pillars of lead gen that drive people to your DMs. And of course, from your DMs, we then push people to a sales call. There are other ways of closing that we will be teaching soon, but sales call is the main one. But a sales call, we then teach a 1-call close. So that simply means that you get someone on a call, and within 45 minutes, they're paying you thousands of dollars to work with you because of all the work you've done in the previous part of this social funnel. And that's the great thing about a social funnel, is that it's a much quicker, it's more time effective, it's cost effective, it's more profitable. It just allows you to get clients very quickly, right? I literally have people find me one day, and within 24 hours, they've gone through this funnel and they're buying and paying me thousands of dollars to work with me inside my program. Same with my clients. That is how powerful this funnel is. And so you don't need to have a website. You don't need to have multiple offers or other ways of trying to generate traffic or multiple platforms. It's simply your one platform. You've got one high ticket offer. You're driving people through this social funnel, and that is designed in such a way to nurture people both short term and long term. Because if people don't convert from the DMs, they go back to your content. If people don't convert from the sales call, they go back to your content, right? So it's a really good cycle. It's a self-fulfilling cycle, a funnel, let's say, that sustains itself, right? And what's great about this is it also compounds with time, right? This is what you don't get with ads or any other sort of platform, is that with organic, it compounds, meaning that the more you put in, the more it builds, the more goodwill you build and develop and the value put into the marketplace, the more that compounds for you. My business has grown exponentially the past few years, not because I've been exponentially, spending more money on ads or trying to do anything crazy like that, but simply because I've just been doing the same things consistently for the last few years. I haven't really changed much in my business, but it has grown exponentially because of this funnel that we teach inside of our program. And so that's a funnel for you. It's content. We drive people to our 6 pillars of lead gen. We then drive people to the DMs from those 6 pillars. The DMs, we then drive people to the sales call. The sales call, they're then ready and raring to go and wanting to buy from you. And what's so good about this is that the sales call process we teach, it's such an easy process because people are already sold. They're already convinced on what you can do before they even get on a sales call. Okay, so you're not having to get on calls with people who are not convinced, who don't know who you are. No, the people you're talking with are highly qualified, they're ready, raring to go, and it makes that sales call process so much easier because they've been pre-sold before they even get onto that call with you. Okay, so that is a funnel, guys. Okay, pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and that's the whole point, is that simplicity scales, complexity fails. It's something that we stand by, it's something that we teach, and this overall system has got me to 100k months in my business, and it's going to get me to 200k per month and more. It will require more traffic and other things, of course, but ultimately this is a highly scalable system that for you as a coach, consultant, or you wanting to do those things, can implement this from today and start seeing results very, very quickly. And so look, if you are a coach, if you're a consultant, if you want to do a coaching offer, and if you're someone who you don't want to waste time, you're serious, you're being straightforward, you're not a tire kicker, you're someone who wants to invest in themselves and get help and actually make this happen and grow your business to the level that you can grow it to, then let's chat. Okay, so below this video, there's two options below this video. There'll be a link. You can click on that link to book a call with either myself directly or one of my team members. We'll ask you a few questions, typical things. We'll ask you a few questions, see if you're a good fit for what we do. If we're a good fit, of course, we'll then tell you a bit more about the program and how it works. If we're not a good fit, obviously politely, then we'll say, no, you're not a good fit. We go our separate ways, and at some point, maybe you will be a good fit. That's option one. The second option, if you're not ready to jump on a call straight away, you want to ask me some more questions first, not a problem. Just DM me on Instagram, so at the Harry Needham. Again, I'll have the link down below. But just DM me the word YouTube, just so I know you've come from this video. So DM me the word YouTube, and then I will respond. I'll ask you a few questions. Again, we can go back and forth, see what makes sense. If it means we get on a call, chat about things, great. If not, again, no hard feelings, not a problem at all. But yeah, if you're interested, book a call, DM me, and we'll chat. If not, I hope you found the video useful nonetheless. Do make sure you hit that notification bell. I will be filming more videos like this to explain our system, our process, and how it all works. But other than that, guys, really appreciate your time and your attention. And if I can do anything to help, please let me know. But other than that, enjoy your day, and I'll see you soon.